And that, Branimations, is why sandwiches are better than roller coasters.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Anyways, Halloween.
Yes?
I always enjoyed trick-or-treating, but the worst thing about it was that my favorite candy is Twix, and people gave that out very rarely.
I don't even know what my favorite candy is, so as long as it's chocolate, I'm fine. But I do know what my least favorite candy is.
Oh yeah, which one?
Those cheap, sticky lollipops.
Alright, I hate those, but trick-or-treating sure is a lot of fun, though.
Well, I only did it one time.
What? Just once?
I mean, I still have a lot to tell about Halloween, but yeah, only once.
Why, though?
My parents are Halloween grouches. Every Halloween, they closed the curtains, turned off the lights inside, and never gave out candy. So in a lot of years, all I had was the annually broadcast of Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus on cable TV.
But why would they hate it so much?
It's American.
And that's a bad thing.
No, but because it isn't a German holiday, my parents saw it as more of a trend than an actual holiday.
But that's not true. It's so sad that you didn't get to do those fun things.
It wasn't like this every year. Sometimes I did stuff on Halloween.
You want to utter about that?
Yes, I do. When I was pretty young, that means I was still in kindergarten, I saw that my mom was cooking pumpkin soup, and we were only a few days away from Halloween, which is the perfect time to make pumpkin soup, just based on weather. Mom! Can I carve a face in this hollowed pumpkin? Yes. Hold on, I'll finish this, and then the soup has to simmer for quite some time. We were carving the pumpkin, and then my mom said, I'll go pee real quick, so don't touch anything until I'm back. Okay, Mom. Can I trust you? Yes, Mom. But when she got back, I was upholding the pumpkin on my head, cutting a hole the size of my head in its bottom. Just imagine my mom seeing her son with a huge kitchen knife right in front of his eye. We still finished carving it, even though I didn't get to wear it. But that's all the punishment I got, and I was pretty lucky for keeping my eye that day.
But this story wasn't scary. At least not for you.
Oh, you want scary? Then you'll love the next story. When I was still younger, I think 8, my cousin called me and asked if I would like to watch a movie with him and his friends on Halloween. And I found this so nice. Not getting the actual reason why a group of 13 and 14-year-olds would invite a child to watch a hair raiser. The movie we watched that night was Child's Play. A classic, but not really scary. It actually made me laugh a few times, but some parts of it still set the mood in me. And when they realized that, they started randomly turning off the lights and cinnamon, 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 cinnamon. A little later, I went to the bathroom, but on my way, my cousin burst out of the bathroom wearing a Halloween mask and holding up an axe. And naturally I shrieked from the bottom of my lungs, and everyone found this so hilarious. But the story doesn't end here, cause it was so loud that his dad heard my scream from upstairs. And here comes the embarrassing part. He said, "Guys, whoever that was, stop blowing that whistle."
He thought you were a whistle?
I was 8, okay?
But didn't you say this would be scary?
It was traumatizing, but okay. Are you ready for the climax?
What?
One year, some friends from elementary school asked me if I wanted to trick or treat with them. First I declined, cause that's always my first reaction, but even though they're not fans of the holiday, my mom and dad encouraged me to go. In school I heard my classmates talking about their cool costumes and how they made it themselves, so I thought, I'll make the best costume ever! It will be better than yours, it will be cooler than yours, it will be great!
What was your costume?
It was Kid Danger. Just to make sure we're all on the same page, Kid Danger is the main character of Henry Danger, which was a superhero show on Nickelodeon, and I liked it a lot. The Kid Danger costume consisted of a red mask, but I just bought a superhero mask and put red and grey paint on it. Beneath everything, Jace wears a blue jacket, but a blue sweater had to do it. For the really unique grey vest, I took my grey slicker, and let's just say, it wasn't a slicker for much longer. At that time, I always wore colorful skinny jeans, so I basically already owned the exact pants he wore on the show. Then I put some gel in my hair, and I was totally Kid Danger. And not to brag or anything, but it felt good. When we met on Halloween evening, everyone found my costume cool. But we realized someone's dad came along, so me and two of my friends wandered off as quick as possible. Later, one of them said,
"Hey, let's trick-or-treat at that takeaway."
"Guys, this will never work. What would a takeaway even give us?" The answer is a small-sized dish of French fries each. We had a pretty good evening so far, but that would soon change. We went to a few more houses, and then we made our way home. And up to a certain point, we all had the same way. On that way, some guy appeared in front of us and asked, "Do you kids want more candy?" He pointed to the plastic pumpkin he was holding, which clearly had been full of candy. So we said yes.
What, you just took candy from a stranger?
Of course! That's literally what I did the whole day up to that point. My friend held out his bag, expecting to get candy, but instead the guy grabbed it and hung it around his shoulder and pushed my friend. He also went to grab my bag, but I gave my best to hold it tight. So then
I don't think that's what this phrase means. I don't know.
He took my second friend's bag too because, understandably, he didn't dare to fight back. Before we knew it, he was gone, and this was the last time I went trick-or-treating.
Oh my gosh, who would even do that? Were the cops able to catch him?
Honestly, we didn't even tell our parents until months after because we thought it was our own fault. We were the ones who decided to wander off when an adult was there. When I think about it, this guy probably later became a killer clown. Remember those guys in 2016? Back then, me and my stepbrother thought, hey, let's take this camcorder and try to find one of them. If we posted this to YouTube, we would be so cool. Here you see it. I was destined to become a YouTuber.
I wouldn't dare to ask, but did you find a clown?
After a while, we did find a clown, but he didn't want to kill us, unfortunately. Last Halloween, my dad worked a late shift, so in the noon, I figured I should buy some candy for the trick-and-treaters. In the evening, I consciously didn't wear headphones so I would hear the doorbell. And then I waited. I waited an hour. I waited 2 hours. I waited 3 hours. And yet nobody had rang on our door. And slowly, I started to pinch a bit out of the bowl. And you all know what happens when you eat something out of a bowl without looking inside the bowl. Suddenly, it is unexpectedly empty. But apart from the fact that I had a little abdominal pain, it wasn't a problem. It's not like anyone would trick or treat this late anyways. Frick. I took a glance out of the window and yes, 2 kids in Halloween costumes and what appeared to be their mom and dad. First I ignored them, thinking they would go away, but they just kept ringing. And a loudly barking dog wasn't helpful either while pretending no one's home. Hello? Sir, I'm so sorry we're on your door so late, but we have a reason and it's blah 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 blah. Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I know we don't have any candy, cause I ate all the ones I got for Halloween, and I know my dad didn't buy any. What can I do? Fruits! We have fruit in the kitchen! No, I can't give them that. Okay, think thereupon. What do you have? The next best thing were 2 instant ramen noodle soup bags on the counter. Happy Halloween!
Okay, I'm taking back what I said, but that's the worst thing about trick-or-treating.
Friends, make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and check out Branimations' channel because we did a video about Halloween on his channel too. You can find that video in the video description or in the end card.